So how do you use magical oils and scents in your magic? Hi, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, and if you're new to the channel and you want to learn how to become a witch or a Wiccan, hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss anything. This video is about using oils and scents such as incense and even the dried herbs or the fresh herbs in your magic, and why it hasn't gone out of fashion, okay? The reason I wanted to do this video was because we hear a lot about the power of intention. I've even done a video about the intention experiments. And yes, intention is important to magic, we know that. And we also know that emotion is important to magic as well. But throughout all cultures that have ever practiced magic in their history, the use of other material elements such as plants and other links, such as drawings, have all been used in magic. They haven't just necessarily sent an intention out there. Sometimes they do, but other times they add material aspects to the intention in order for the magic to be able to channel itself through something and come down into that material plane, which is essentially what using links and plants and crystals and whatever else that's physical in your magic. So this is the reason why I wanted to do a video about using magical oils, because not only is it fun to play with oils and to anoint just about anything you can get your hands on to anoint when you are making magical potions and magical oils, it's also got that element of being able to enchant something physical to be able to carry your intention in that material aspect. So where do we begin with using magical oils and scents in your magic? Well, the first thing to always take into consideration when you're doing magic or anything is safety. Oils are very potent essences of a plant, a herb, spice, and although it may be okay to grab, say, a handful of cloves and use them in your magic, the oil is going to be so much more potent from a scent point of view and also from a lot of the chemical point of view as well. And for some people, for example, having really strong clove oil can give them headaches, it can cause skin irritations and that kind of thing. So when you're dealing with the oils or any of the plants, make sure that it is safe to use them, that they're not poisonous plants that are going to, you're going to absorb into your skin that may make you sick. Make sure you're not eating any plants or anything that is going to cause you to get poisoned or anything like that. So just saying, be safe, make sure that the oils that you're working with are safe to handle, because some irritate the skin, some will give you headaches, some can make you nauseous, some just aren't things you should touch. So always be aware of that first. Having got the safety out of the way, the next thing to look at when you're dealing with the oils is, well, what oils to use. So if you go to a spell book or go onto Google and Google a spell, you'll find that somebody's already suggested the oil to use, which is kind of good because you don't have to worry about it yourself. But if you're wanting to branch out and start constructing your own spells, you need to have an understanding of the correspondences. And what correspondences are is where different physical elements or different physical substances and life forms such as plants also have correspondence to the planetary influences, and they also have correspondences to our intentions and desires. So you'll have plants that have an association with the planet Jupiter, and will also be plants that are involved in magic that you would use in magic to help success, to help expansion, and to help money, bringing in wealth, that kind of thing. And also, because of the alignment with planets and the alignment with the earth, there's also associations with the elements as well, such as earth, water, fire, and air. And when you understand these associations and you've got guides to which things are associated with, it can help you then construct your own magic so that you can tweak your spell to make it that much more specific to your intention. So that's an important aspect of Magick, lining up those correspondences when you're using the plants. Another thing to work with as well when you're working with oils is the purity of the oil itself. Because the oil is carrying an intention or an essence, it's lining up with planetary correspondences, elements, intention. It needs to be the real thing, even if it's not 100% the real thing. For example, rose oil is never 100% because it's just way too expensive to buy 100% rose oil, so it's generally mixed with jojoba oil. But even if it's only 3%, you've got that essence of the rose coming through energetically. So make sure that the oils that you're working with are the real thing and not just those $2 bottles that you get from the cheap shop that are mimicking the scent of the oils, but they're actually synthetic. So having known, checking your list of correspondences, and you can get these lists online. You can get these lists from various spell books. I include lists of correspondences in the modules on Magick in my Witchcraft Academy course. Having access to that, it's pretty easy to get access to the correspondences. Once you've got all that, you can start constructing your spell. When you have your oil, you can mix your oils, of course. You can use certain oils together, and some will complement each other. And each time you mix scents together, oils together, you're getting a unique response from those plants. You're getting something that is particular to those substances. So if you're mixing, say, bergamot and patchouli together for money, it's going to have a slightly different effect on your Magick on a very subtle level than if you're mixing, say, patchouli with clove, for example. There's subtle differences. It's like if you're baking a cake or something and you don't have, perhaps you're doing a chocolate cake but you've run out of chocolate, and so you're going to put in carob instead, which is fine, but it's not going to taste like a chocolate cake, it's going to taste like a carob cake. So it might still be a really, really nice cake, but there's a difference in how it's going to work out in the end, or taste in the end. So it's like that when you're mixing your oils as well. You mix your oils with a carrier oil, and then you enchant the oils. So you mix your oils together, and as you're mixing your oils, you always call in the energy of that oil. So you may say, oil of clove, bring purification to this spell. Oil of patchouli, bring money and abundance to this spell. Then you enchant them. You enchant them through your energy work, you enchant them with your intention, and always with a verbal spell. Spells are called spells because they're words, and words are spelt. So you're spelling out your intention. So there's power in words, there's power in the energy of the vibration of the voice, and your intention through the vibration of your voice actually carries energy. So it's not just about thinking the intention up here, it's about carrying it, and that essence of carrying it and actually vibrating your voice over or blowing on your recipe, your oils, is a way of carrying even more of that energetic intention into the oils. So make sure you enchant your oils before you use them. Then once you've got your oils, you can use them in however way you want. You can anoint candles for candle magic. You can anoint your petitions, your paper petitions. Just make sure that if you're doing paper petitions and you're going to anoint them with oil, that you're not going to burn those petitions, because I've had the experience of doing that, and they burn and they burn and they burn, and if you're not careful, you can end up with more of a fire than you really wanted to. So make sure you're not mixing oil and fire together. So if you are going to anoint your petitions, don't burn those petitions. Put them under the candle and let the candle burn down over the top of them. You can use oils to anoint talismans, you can use oils to anoint charms, you can use oils to anoint wards, magical links. If you're trying to get a job somewhere, you might grab their business card or something from them, take a photo of them. You can anoint the photo with your oils. You can use your oils pretty much anywhere where you can put them, you can use them. Just making sure, of course, that if you're going to anoint money, for example, you don't put too much oil on the money. but money is a great thing to anoint if you're wanting to bring that money to come back to you threefold. Don't anoint things like credit cards or cards that go into machines, because that can actually stuff up the whole going in and out of the machine thing. So always be aware of that. But be practical, understand where you can put oils from a practical point of view, and you can pretty much use them in any of your magic, and they carry the essence of your magic with them. So that is some pointers on how you can use magical oils in your magic, and to make them go further and enjoy the process of using the oils, because not only does the smell help you with your focus, it's actually carrying energy at the same time. It's not always about intention. So if you want to learn more and watch more videos, I do weekly Facebook Lives on the Mystery Witch School Facebook page. So that's a great opportunity to come and comment as I am doing videos on the Facebook page. The link to that is in the description field below this video. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends, subscribe, comment, let me know if you want me to do a video about something else, and I'll see you on the next video. Blessed be.